okay, really. Hit some balls hard, made some good pitches, we thought. Really, the two in the first really kind of felt like that's pretty much all I should have given up. Don't call it second, cost him a run. And on Todd's ball, but that's pretty much Coors, you know. But it is here, so it counts. So, but, you know, I thought he threw the ball okay.
What's next for him?
We'll just see, you know, see how everybody shakes out, you know, from where Hunjin, how he goes, how everything kind of works out. So we'll just see where we go next.
If Hunjin is ready, does that mean no room for Volquez?
No, not really. Just because of the matchups of the teams. You know, part of the reason for having Edison here, either Edison or Steven, was to be able to kind of manipulate who certain guys pitch against. So that's really what that was all about. So that, you know, we'll see how Hunjin goes, but it still may not change Edison any.
So is Steven still in that mix, or is it all Edison now, as far as being that guy?
Well, I mean, obviously Steven could be one of those guys, but yeah, he's still part of the mix.
Michael Young looked a lot more comfortable to you than he did last night.
He was okay yesterday, wasn't he? Yeah. So, I mean, to me, it's always, you never know what you're going to get the first day or so from a guy when you get to a new team. You know, late in the year, guys are always trying to impress. You know, no matter how long you played, I think you want to show guys in that team that you can play. And until you do a little something, I think you'll be able to see more confidence he keeps getting. So,
I think you'll manage your lineups a little bit differently this weekend. The playing team with so much at stake, and, you know, that you could see in the playoffs.
yeah, I mean, the reason just really for the last couple of days, it's just been with the off days, trying to really take advantage of the off days that we've had, and you know, and get guys ready to go. But I do plan on playing everybody that's, you know, will be ready to go. And so we should be pretty much well rested in Cincinnati, ready to go. You know, from pretty much all our guys to bullpen, the whole thing.
And would you like to see guys play with kind of pennant race intensity, similar to that Boston series?
I think we're playing fine. I'm not unhappy. We're ready to play every day, so I like where we're at. So I'm not looking to get to go any higher than that. I'm just gotta keep playing and be ready to play.
You were able to wheel 3 pretty good bats off the bench in key situations, but no contact.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of hard when to use them. You know, trying to get Adrian a shot with some guys on base, and you know they end up getting a pretty good matchup. Still makes them make a move, but yeah, we get shots. You know, and then you know the thing that hurts us is obviously the seventh. We're not able to hold there. We thought we had the right matchup there, and it just didn't work out.
What did you think about Marmol today?
Well, obviously he gave us some runs, so like I said, that's the inning that kind of ended up hurting us because we felt like he was a good matchup right through there. He's been really good against lefties and actually pretty good numbers with these guys in general. And it just didn't work out.
Did you ask Vanover to get help on that call at second base, or what?
Yeah.
And he declined?
Yeah. I mean, it's all I can do really is ask him. He's not going to change the call, but I just felt like that the first base umpire in that play, because it's kind of like the play's here and he's here. He's got a great view, and I could tell the way Poppy was reacting that he tagged him, and so all I was really looking, if he's seen it clearly, you know, they always say that you want to get it right, you know, so that's really what I was trying to get, was trying to basically see if he'd try to get it right, you know, because I felt like Poppy's not going to react like that if he didn't tag him. So
He just said that he softball.
he said he was not going to ask a guy that's that far away for help.
You say Volquez was okay. What do you need to see different? What do you need to see different?
No, I just mean I think that we see throws that are what we want, and then we see other throws that's not as consistent, you know, and so we want to see more. You know, obviously, when you're trying to get more consistent, you want the good throws more often than the bad ones, so he can get where he, you know, his confidence grows with where he's throwing the ball and what he's doing, and then our confidence grows in what we're seeing.
He struggled so badly against that team, do you almost discount that a little bit because maybe they just have his number?
You know, that's Cargo really. They had some pretty good numbers, but maybe it's just his ballpark a little bit. But I didn't think he was that bad today. I mean, they hit some balls harder. They really did do that, and he didn't seem to be able to get to his changeup enough. And that's part of what we talk about. Him being able to get the ball at certain spots, which really creates the next pitch for him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's not being able to get the ball at that spot consistently, it takes that pitch away from him just a little bit.
Was he different the last 6 hitters than he was the first couple innings? The results were different, but
Yeah, he was getting better, so maybe it's just a matter of getting more comfortable out there. He hadn't really been out there in a while. So, again, Edison is, I think what we like since he's been here is he's been open-minded to what Rick sees. He's been working, and he's been good to work with. So, we'll see where it goes.
Oh, real quick, what are the challenges of that Cincinnati team? What do you see?
Well, you know, the lefties, you know, they got a good club. Number one, you got Power Arm, Matos, and Bailey. You know, Leaky for me can pitch. The back end of the bullpen is good. Offensively, that ballpark, and then in that ballpark they got a bunch of guys. And I think they got, you know, their lefties and then Phillips. So they just kind of go up and down the lineup. You got to be able to keep them at bay, and knowing that you got to be able to throw some runs up in that ballpark. And sometimes it's a very good club.